Yeah, love chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you all want to see the face mask reveal, let you get 5 likes on the video. Come on, you have 2 already. 8 people in here. Let you get 5 likes on this video for the mask reveal. Let's go. Everybody, like up, sub up. Like up, sub up. If y'all want to see the mask reveal, guys, let's get this video to 5 likes. Come on, everybody. Like up the video. Let's go, guys. Come on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, guys. Come on, let's go. Giving all the way up to 4 o'clock. Let's go, guys. Come on, come on. Like up the video. Once you get to 5 likes, y'all go see the mask. Who's ready for the mask reveal? Are you ready for the mask reveal? Put a W in the chat if you did like the video already, so you can achieve challenge number 1. Every subscriber who likes the video and leaves a comment gets the name written on the studio wall. You dig? That's the first challenge, guys. Who's ready? Are you ready? Okay, guys, we have 3 likes. We have 3 likes. We're going up. We're going up. We're going up. We got 3 likes. We got 3 likes. Come on. 5 more minutes. Let's get to 5 likes. Who's next to like? Comment. Subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Let's go. Like up a video, chat. Like up a video. Who's ready for the face mask reveal? Get this video to 5 likes. Share the video. Let more people come inside here. Share this video. Like the video. Let's get this video to 5 likes before y'all get a face mask reveal and we start the show. Y'all ready for a great show, right? Energetic. Superb. Let's go. Like up the video. 3 likes, 11 people in here. Come on, man. Show the video some respect. Like and subscribe. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. If y'all wanted to see the face mask reveal, let's get this video to 5 likes. We are already at 3 likes. Okay, guys? Like the video if you are ready to start the show. We have 4 more minutes remaining. 4 more minutes remaining. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you. 4 likes on the video. Let's go. Let's go. Comment if you want to get your names written on the studio wall on the yellow paper. Sub up, sub up. Sub up. And comment. Where you're watching this from? Leave a comment where you're watching this from, chat. We have 4 likes already, 11 people up in here. Please, let's get this video to 5 likes for the face reveal. 5 likes. Come on, we have 3 more minutes remaining. 5 likes for the face mask reveal. Who's ready? We have 4 likes on the video already. 4 likes on the video already. Come on, let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, you get a full view. You get widescreen view on Twitch. Guys, we are already at 4 likes. We're looking to reach 5 likes, and we get more. Y'all get to see the face mask reveal. Who's ready? 8 people in here. Come on, 4 likes. Come on, let's get more likes on the video for the face mask reveal. 1 more like for the face mask reveal. 1 more like for the face mask reveal. And we have 2 more minutes. Guys, like the video. Twitch, follow, subscribe on Twitch. Use Amazon to get free. No ads. Use Amazon to subscribe for free and get no ads for the whole month. Let's go. 1 more like on the video and y'all get a face mask reveal. Let's go. Like the video. Share this video. Comment. Take part in the challenge. Every subscriber who likes the video and leaves a comment gets their name written on the studio wall. Let's go. 1 more like. 1 more like. Come on, 1 more minute. We have 1 more minute before 4 o'clock. And we want to get 5 likes on this video. Come on, guys. 1 more like on this video for the face mask reveal. Who's ready? Are you ready for the face mask reveal? Are you ready for the face mask reveal, YouTube and Twitch? 1 more like. 1 more person to like the video. 1 more person to like the video for the face mask reveal. Let's go. Come on, guys. One more like for the face mask reveal. One more person to like the video. And guys, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. One more like for this video. One more like for the face mask reveal. Let's go, one more. It's now 4 o'clock, guys. Come on. Come on, one more like on the video. One more like on this video for the face mask reveal. Come on, chat. Come on, let's go. One more like. One more. One more person to like the video and y'all get the face mask reveal. Who's ready for the face mask reveal? Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, chat. Leave a comment. First person to like the video, comment, gets a shout out and your name written on the wall. One more person to like the video for the face mask reveal. Who is ready? Who is ready for the face mask reveal? Let's go. You gotta give all the 2 more minutes. Let's get one more person to like the video and we start the show. Share the video, share the video. Share this video, guys. Thank you for all the likes, thank you for all the subscribes. We're celebrating 1,408 subscribers right now. And we're looking to get 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. Come on. 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. And we will start the show. Let's go. Who's ready? Are you ready, chat? Like the video, sub up, turn on post notifications. Watch this on Twitch to get the full wide screen. Come on, guys, one more like on the video. One more person to like the video and we start the show. One more person to like the video and then we're starting the show, guys. Who's ready for the show? Repping the greens. Hashtag repping the greens. We just need one more person to like the video and we starting the show. Y'all getting the face mask reveal. We starting the show. The first person to comment, get a shout out and get the name written on the studio wall. Let's go. Who's ready for the show? Like the video, sub up, one more like and we starting the show. Who's ready for the face mask reveal? One more like and we start the show. One more like for the face mask reveal. One more like for the face mask reveal. We need 5 likes on this video and y'all get the face mask reveal. Y'all ready for the show? Who's ready? Share this video, like the video. Sub up, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's go. 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen, let's go. Who's ready for the show? 5 likes on the video for the face mask reveal. Let's go. Come on, chat, like the video, tap the screen, tap the screen. First person to comment gets a shout out, let's go. Guys, one more like on this video, for the show to start, for the face mask reveal. If you guys want a face mask reveal, tap the screen. Tap the screen, chat. Tap the screen for the face mask reveal. Who's ready? We are about to start the show. Who's ready for the face mask reveal? Upcycling, DIYs, tutorials. Who's ready for the show? Let's get one more like on the video. One more like on the video for me to start the show. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. But why is it saying 3 likes? Come on, tap the screen. Tap the screen. I'll give all the 5 more minutes. Like the video, sub up. Turn on post notifications. We're looking for one more person to tap the screen, get this video to 5 likes, and we start the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's get to 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. Who's ready? Are you ready? 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. One more person to tap the screen. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. We need 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal, and we start the show, guys. Repping the greens. Are you ready? One more person to like the video, and we start the show. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning on post notifications. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. If you want to see the widescreen version of this show, go over to Twitch TV/GreensEra to get the full widescreen. Okay, be a part of the challenges. Take part in the challenges. Every subscriber who likes the video, leaves a comment, gets their name written on the studio wall. The second one, compete with another artist at 1,500 subs. Make a new bracelet for every PayPal donation I receive during this stream. So take part in the challenges, guys. Take part in the challenges. Be interactive as possible. Leave your comments. Get your shout outs. You know what I'm saying? In the designs later on, I would like you to stick around to share some of your insights, some of your wisdom, some of your ideas. While I create the craft, you could always share your insights and wisdom. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for the subscriptions. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. One more like for the video, for the show to start. One more like. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's get this video to 5 likes, and we show you all the face mask reveal. We're giving you all the face mask reveal on 5 likes on this video. Come on, let's go. Who's ready? I know I'm ready. I was born for this. I was born for this, chat. I was born for this. Let's get one more person to tap the screen. One more person to tap the screen. 5 likes and y'all get the face mask reveal. Who's ready? Are you ready for the Reppin' the Green show, YouTube? Are you ready for the Reppin' the Greens a ton every day, crafting, streaming on Twitch? Tap the screen, like the video, follow, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Okay, guys? This show is all about DIY crafting. You know, if you're into sustainable crafting and tutorials, using sustainable materials to make handmade jewelry, yeah, this is the right channel for you guys. And we're gonna get to 5 likes on this video, and we're starting the show, okay? Tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's go. Let's go, chat, let's go. Leave your comment, leave your suggestions. Make your donations. All of the good stuff. All of the good stuff. One more person to like the stream. One more person to like this video, and we're starting the show. We're giving y'all a face reveal. The face mask reveal. Chat, I'm wearing the face mask. I already posted it on I think it's Instagram. If you go in my story, you'll see me wearing it. But if y'all wanna see me wearing it in the stream, let's get this video first of all to 5 likes. 5 likes, come on. 5 likes on the video, and we starting the stream. Who's ready? Tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, chat. Take part in the challenges, chat. Take part in the challenges. Tap the screen, take part in the challenges. Let's get this video to 5 likes. One more person to like the video, and we starting the stream. One more person to like the video, and the stream begins. Y'all will see the face mask. I'm revealing the face mask on 5 likes in this video. Tap the screen, guys. Share it up. Turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's get ready for the show. Tap the screen, tap the screen. One person to tap the screen, y'all get the face mask reveal, and the show begins. Who is ready? Let's go. One more person to tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. One more person to tap the screen. And let me go, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's get the face mask reveal. One more person to tap the screen, and we get the face mask reveal. Hey yo, one more person to... Somebody comment and say, tap the screen. Let's get the face mask reveal. Somebody comment. Tap the screen. Let's get the 5 likes on this video. Y'all want the face mask? Y'all want to see the face mask? Y'all want to see the upcycle face mask that are made from a scarf? A Grenada scarf? Y'all want to see? I'm wearing it. It's on my face already. I want y'all to see when I get the 5 likes. When I get the 5 likes on this video, y'all will see. Trust me. Just help me share it up, like it up, tap the screen, and all you'll see the face mask. Who's ready? Tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Let's go, let's go. Are you ready, chat? One more person to like the stream, one more person to like the video, and y'all getting the face mask reveal. Who's ready for it? Are you ready? Anticipate the face mask. What would it look like? What would it look like, chat? What would it look like? Would it look like a gangster, a thug, a rude boy? Would it look like back in COVID again? What would it look like? What do you get? What do you think it would look like, chat? Leave your comments in the comment section. Live comment section. One more person to like the video. Come on, one more person to like the video. One more like. One more like. One more tap. One more like. One more like on the video. One more person to like this video for the face mask reveal. Tap the screen, tap the screen. One more person to like the video. One more person to like the video for the face mask reveal. Who wants a face mask reveal? One more person to like the video for the face mask reveal. That is it. That is it. Tap the screen, like the video. Let's go, let's go. One more person to like the video. One more person to like the video. Come on. One more person to like the video, and y'all get the face mask video. Come on, the video wouldn't like itself, you know. Come on. One more person to like the video for the face mask video. Come on, guys, you want to get to 5 likes on this video? 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. One more like on this video, y'all get the face mask reveal. And guys, everybody anticipate, everybody stick by the screen, everybody watch the screen, everybody tap the screen, everybody wait for that one person. Let me have some patience. Now you wait for that one person to come in the room to tap the screen so we can get to 5 likes on the video. You know, real discipline thing. Once you get to 5 likes on the video, y'all will get to see face mask reveal. Come on, guys, like the video, tap the screen. Y'all want to see the face mask reveal? Like the video, tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's get to 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal, guys. Let's go. And everybody else, let me have some patience and share the video. If you already like it, thank you. If you already subscribed, thank you. I already appreciate you. And if you like, you could comment, and you could get your name on the sticky paper, and it'll be sticked up on the studio wall, right on the desk. And you get your shout out that way, you get your big up, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, welcome. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for turning on post notifications. Let's get to 5 likes on this video for the face mask reveal. Who's ready? You already at 4 likes? Let's get to 5 likes. One more person to tap the screen. One more person to tap the screen. One more, let's go. One more, let's go. Tap the screen one more time, let's go. Who's ready? Come on, man, I know everybody wanna, somebody tap the screen and tap the screen. Comment and say tap the screen. Comment and say tap the screen, you will get your name on the studio wall. Leave a comment, say tap up, like up, sub up, and you will get your name on the wall. Yep. Who's ready for the show? Repping the greens. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. One more person to like this video and we're starting the show. If you all want to see the wide screen, come over to Twitch. Subscribe, follow on Twitch if you all want to see the widescreen version of this show. YouTube, we need 5 likes on this video, YouTube. Okay, we need 5 likes on this video. Come on, let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready for the show? Are you ready for the show? Let's go. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Take part in the challenges. Like the video, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, chat. Let's go, let's go. Tap the screen. One more person to like the video and we starting the show. Who's ready? One more person to like the video on YouTube. One more person to like the video on YouTube for we to start the show. One more person to start the video on YouTube and we're starting the show, guys. YouTube. One more person to like the video. Top of the screen. Top of the screen. One more person to like the video. Let's go. Giving y'all what, 9 more minutes? If nobody like it in 9 more minutes, we're starting the show exactly on 4:30. Starting the show exactly at 4:30. All who like already, thank you for liking. Y'all can speed up the process by just double tapping the screen, giving this video 5 likes, and we started already, but no, we gotta go up to 4:30. Let's go, let's go, let's go. One more like and 8 more minutes. I know the first time I did say we'd have started exactly at 4:15 or something like that. But unfortunately, we didn't get the amount of likes that we wanted to get, right? So we decided to go the extra mile so we could be disciplined and try and get it, okay? So work with us. Everybody in the room, work with us. One more like on the video. Tap the screen. One more like on the video. Take part in our challenges. Welcome to the stream. You're watching Reppin' the Greens a ton on Twitch, and you're watching the Reppin' the Greens show on YouTube. Hope everybody having a blessed day. I hope everybody, had some water to drink. Hope everybody, feeling good, happy, healthy, prosperous. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for your patience. Thank you for waiting on the face mask reveal. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for subscribing. Right now we at 1,408 subscribers. Our goal is to reach 1,500 so we could do a collaboration with one of you guys. But until then, let me grind it out, making craft, staying consistent, Let's go, let's go, let's go. Top of the screen. Let's get this video to 5 likes. YouTube, tap the screen. Let's get this video to 5 likes, man. Come on, let's go. More people coming in, more people coming in. Like the video, tap the screen. More people coming in, guys. Like the video. Let's get to 5 likes and then we get the video started. Y'all want to see the face mask reveal? Like the video. Face mask reveal on 5 likes on this video, YouTube. Face mask reveal on 5 likes. Please like the video, share it, subscribe, turn on post notifications. As you come in, you must wipe your foot by hitting the like button, and then we starting the show. Everybody must wipe their foot before they come inside the studio. Come on, let's go, let's go. One more person to tap the screen. YouTube, where you watching this from? YouTube, Twitch. Tap the screen, YouTube, tap the screen. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. 5 more. One more like. One more person to like the video. 5 more minutes. One more like, 5 more minutes. We're giving everybody 5 more minutes. If nobody in like, if you don't get 5 likes in 5 minutes, we will start the show still. But let's go, let's go. Y'all can start it quicker when we get the like. When we get one more person to tap the screen, we starting the show. As they come in, tap the screen. As they come in, tap the screen. Wipe your foot before you come inside the studio. Wipe your foot before you come inside the studio. Like the screen. Tap the screen. Like the stream. Tap the screen. Like the stream. You know the thing go. Tap the screen. Like the stream. Let's get this video to 5 likes. Y'all want to see the face mask reveal, right? You have 4 more minutes if y'all want to see it, or 3 more minutes, sorry. But y'all can speed up the time by hitting the video the like button 1 time. Hit the like button 1 time and we starting the show. Just 5 likes we need on this video, man. Just 5 likes. 5 likes on this video and we starting the show. You know? Big up to everybody, wherever you're watching this from, Twitch, YouTube. Thanks for your continuous love and support. You know, thank you, thank you, thank you. We reached 1,400 today. Give thanks. And we're growing by the minute, every minute a new subscriber. Let's go. Turn on post notifications. Like the video. Subscribe. Who's ready for the face mask reveal? We have 2 more minutes. Like the video. Tap the screen. YouTube. Tap the screen. Who's ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. 1 more like on this video. 1 more like on this video. 1 more like on this video. Let's go. Who's ready? Who's ready? 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Time is counting. Time is counting. Time is money. Time is money. Who's ready? Greens era to the world. Repping the greens. Hashtag Greens era global. Let's go. 1 more like on the screen. On the stream. Who's ready? Who's ready? 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Double tap. 1 more. Tap, 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 tap. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. YouTube. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. YouTube. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. YouTube. Tap the screen. We have 1 more minute. 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 Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Let's go. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Who's ready for the face mask reveal? Who's ready for the face mask reveal? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Hey. Guys, I think we almost here. We almost at that time, okay? We almost at that time. We almost there. We almost there. 1 more like on the video. We almost there. We are We are here. We are here. We has arrived. Green Zara 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 has arrived. Who's ready for the show? Who's ready for the show? Who's ready for the show? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribe. Who's ready? I know I am ready. I was born for this. I was born for this. Chat. Let's go. Yo, yo, yo. Rate my mask. Rate my mask from 1 to 10. First of all I think of my mask. Give all y'all a nice commode with the mask. Give all y'all the commode session with my mask on. Y'all all think of my mask. Rate my mask from 1 to 10, chat. You know what I mean? We have 2 scars basically on my head. My shades on. And I have a Grenada scarf mask. Rate it 1 to 10. Rate my mask from 1 to 10, chat. Rate my mask from 1 to 10. W's? W's or no W's? Huh? W's or no W's, chat? W's or no W's? Feeling it? You ready to start in a movie or something? All I think. Come on guys, read my mask from 1 to 10. Read my mask from 1 to 10. Put a number 1, 10. If I just come through and hold on. Just come through. Just come through like that. Would you be scared? Do I look scary? Do I look scary? Do I look scary, Chad? I'm gonna take a picture. Hold on. No, I'm gonna take a picture. No. Can I take a picture? Hold on. Wait, 1 sec. I'm gonna take a few pictures very quick. Let me take a few pictures very quick. That is it. I wasn't. That is it. Scary pictures already. Scary. I don't know how to look scary. I don't want to look scary. I don't want to look scary at all. But yeah, that's the face mask. Nobody rating my face mask yet. Nobody can give me a rating. Rate my mask in the chat. Rate my mask now. Rate my mask now. I'm gonna make like a video. I'm gonna make like a video. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna make like a video. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Hey, up now. Right now, you're watching the behind the scenes of the Reppin' the Green show on YouTube and Reppin' the Greens at Turn Stream on Twitch. Okay, so I just made this mask. Let me know. Rate it from 1 to 10. Let me know what you think about the mask. Made it from upcycled scarf or old scarf, or just Grenada scarf, or just how they basically use it to just make a scarf inspired, you know what I'm saying? Reppin' the Greens inspired, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all like it, put a W in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome YouTube. Welcome Twitch. If you're watching this later on Greens Era Vlogs, welcome. But this was a reveal. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Big reveal, big mask reveal. You know what I'm saying? Big crafting section going down. You know what I'm saying? Big crafting session going down. Get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Big crafting session going down. Inspired by Grenada colors. Grenada coming up. Grenada independence coming up. You know what I mean? Inspired by Grenadian people. Resilient. Very resilient. Viewers. The resilience of the people. That is what we want. That is what we on, chat. That is what we on. So you don't know. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for the subscriptions, man. Who's ready for the awesome show? Let's go. I'm gonna put my chair and get ready to do this show. This is my setup. This is my setup. This is my stream. This is my car. Oh Lord. So yeah, chat. I ain't going nowhere. Me not going nowhere. Me the same way. I'm gonna piloting headphones on a follow for me. Alrighty then. Let the crafting begins. First of all, let's check in. Let's check this out, chat. Let's check this out real quick. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the stream. You know what I'm saying? We have some challenges for you guys today. We have some challenges during the stream. We have some challenges. Alright, let me read them out. And by the way, the slogan, Greens Era, Reppin' the Greens. Hashtag Up the Green is the slogan. Our time, our destiny. Alright, motto: embrace the green lifestyle. So today we're representing Grenadian people. I have a Grenada face mask. You know what I'm saying? Representing Grenada to the fullest, 110%. See, I have a flag waving. I'm waving my flag, big and serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm a face mask. Ready? I ready? So let's read the challenges, alright? Let's read the challenges. Yo. Reading the challenges. Let me read the challenges. I read it on my phone. Alright, so every subscriber who likes the video and leave a comment gets the name written on the studio wall. Like, first person we have from the last stream was Dreadshot 473. Big up your whole self, Dreadshot 473. Guys, I've been reacting to some of his videos as well, so if y'all haven't subscribed to Dreadshot as yet, go over to Dreadshot channel and subscribe. Run up the subscriptions, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, again, challenge number 1. Every subscriber who likes the video and leave a comment gets the name written on the studio wall, sticky note, like my virgin Dreadshot. And the second person from the last stream was Sean Roofing, aka Hands. Big up all yourself, big up yourself. Hands was really good. Sean, Dreadshot, big up all yourself. Please keep making content, guys. Please keep making content. You know how the thing go. Challenge number 2. Compete with another artist at 1,500 subscribers. Once we get to 1,500 subscribers as next threshold, we'll be doing another artist collaboration. We'll be collaborating with an artist. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully by when we get to at least 1450, we could be able to collaborate with one of you guys, a subscriber, to teach you guys how to make the craft. But when we get to 1,500 subs, aim is to collaborate with another Grenadian artist or some artist in the Caribbean region that, you know, involving sustainability, of course. You know what I'm saying? So guys, like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, because y'all into streaming for a long time. Like, we have content from now till 2000 and now till 3000. We have content. So let's stick around and let's get this channel to 100,000 subs. But we starting step by step, piece by piece. Every little thing counts. And remember, we also sell merchandise. We sell the merchandise brand Greens Are Apparel as Grenadians official wear. So we have some t-shirts, there's some hats, there's some scarves, we have some, you know what I'm saying, slippers, everything. So if y'all into if y'all want to purchase a t-shirt, go to my website greensare.com, and y'all will see some of the products that I have on the website, and y'all can support as well. Okay, so for the number 3, third challenge, make a new bracelet every PayPal donation. If y'all guys want my PayPal is Greens Era. I'll type it in. My only PayPal. My only PayPal is Greens Era G. It should be in the description as well if y'all check it out in the description. But yeah. Greens Era Pal, just type it in the chat for all, yeah. So y'all have my PayPal right there. If y'all make a donation during the stream, I will make a new bracelet for every single donation during the stream. So let's go. Who's ready? Turn on post notifications. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get to it. You dig? We gotta react to some videos though. Let's get some videos first and foremost. We got to react to. Alright? Is that YouTube? Hold on 1 second. Like up the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Be the first person to comment today and get a shout out or get your name on the studio wall. You know how the thing go. It's all about Grenada people. So now I recently bounced up a video on YouTube. I don't know if I have looked at it, but the man gave real good information about Grenada people. It's like Grenada history, but he speaks a lot about the people. Right? He spoke a lot on the people itself. Let me see if I get a video. Right. It's called Grenada and Oral History. It has 6 videos, 6 different videos. Starting with number 1, right? Starting with number 1. Hold on. Numero uno. Let's get to the screen right here. So. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the subscribe, thank you for subscribing, thank you for turning on post notifications. Grenada history. Oral. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I just typed Grenada. Damn, sorry, my bad. My bad, chat, my bad. Like up the video, top of the screen. We're still trying to get the 5 likes. Make sure subscribe, turn on post notifications. You dig? That is it right here. So, let me introduce the video. First of all, the name of the channel, see the name of the channel. Roy Vincent. Well, let's do an intro, right? Let's do an intro. Let's do the intro. Hold on, chat. I'll go fix this. La 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 la. I'm speeding. this thing? Come on, man. Like, what's up? What's up? What's poppin'? Is it? It's in there? Oh, good we call in parts. I trying to change it, but it won't change. Why? Because I'm streaming. I can't change it. That's crazy. I can't change the parts. I don't know. I probably need to do this before. I need to do this before maybe. But anyway, let's continue. The second stream I'm not recording. Dang. Yeah, up now. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the Reppin' the Green show. Welcome back to Reppin' the Green's a ton on Twitch. And we're about to react to some YouTube videos. The first one is called Grenada Oral History. 1 of 6. We're gonna watch 6 of these videos about Grenada history. This is mainly about the people of Grenada, Grenada people. It's all about Grenada people, not just the Grenada history, but the Grenada people, the history of the people. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very interesting. I've looked at it one time, I think about twice or 3 times I looked at it. And I really, ever since before I started the stream, I always wanted to stream this type of content, you know? Let my viewers know about this type of content. This video was uploaded on YouTube 12 years ago, and it only has 18,000 subs. And I don't think it has enough. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, while it's on this channel, it will grow to millions and millions of views. Alright? So let's go.
And the mainland of South America. Now, the first people to live on the island of Grenada came from the Venezuelans. They were called Saibonis. Now, if one looked at people from Cuba, the Dominican Republic, some of them from Puerto Rico, they look very much like the American Indians. That is a mixture of the Saibonis and people of Spanish descent. And that mixture is called mestizos. Well, the Saibonis came to Grenada about the year 1000. After they had spent about 10 years on the island, they were joined by another group also from the Venezuelans, and they were known as Arawaks. The Arawaks were more civilized. They built huts, and the others lived in caves. But the two groups, Saibonis and Arawaks, they lived very well with each other. They did fishing as the main source of livelihood. The Arawaks gave Grenada its first name, Camerhogne, C-A-M-E-R-H-O-G-N-E, and that came from the Arawaks. Now, after the Arawaks and Saibonis had lived together side by side for about 50 years, they were joined by another group. This time the group came from the Guyanas, and they were called Kalinagos. I would like everybody to remember the name Kalinagos, because at some time we will see the significance in that name. The Kalinagos were very, very adventurous. When they landed in Grenada, they killed all of the Saiboni and Arawak men, but they kept the women. And they spread themselves throughout the Caribbean. They went as far as Belize, and they set up stations in Belize, in Martinique, in Dominica, in St. Vincent, and of course Grenada. And they were in communication with each other from these various bases, and they had come to some agreement. If one group was attacked, then of course you are attacking the entire group. Well, they went on like that until about the year 1608, some Englishmen decided to settle there in Grenada. And some Dutch nuns, Roman Catholic nuns, who at the time based in Martinique, advised the Kalinagos to kick the British out, said that you shouldn't trust them. They went back to Grenada and they killed nearly all of the Englishmen. In fact, only about 12 came out alive. And they ran back to England and told the people of England and Europe that they went to that section of the world and they ran into some people. The people were so fierce, they were such savages that they ate people. Well, once a person is eating people, he is a cannibal. And consequently, the people of England gave the Kalinagos a derogatory name. They call them Caribs, because a Carib is a cannibal. It turned out that in the history of the whole area, there's no record that we ever had cannibals there. So technically, Caribs never lived in the Caribbean. The people who lived there were Kalinagos. But of course, the name was given by the British, so it stopped. So we ended up with a whole region since then being called the Caribbean. And in fact, that body of water to the west of all these islands is now known as the Caribbean Sea. And as I said, technically, the Caribs never lived there. So anyhow, they settled in Grenada, these Kalinagos people, as we now call them, Caribs. And they were there peacefully for some time, until the year 1654. The French came and kicked them out. The French did it very ruthlessly, and these Kalinagos people, rather than surrendering to the French, they jumped into the sea on a very steep precipice in northern part of Grenada, which is now called Sautez, from the French word meaning to jump. And some people call it Leaper's Hill, and that's the area in which they went. Well, the French stayed there from 1654. and changed the whole pattern of life in Grenada, because more Frenchmen came in and they divided the country into large agricultural estates. So you had a De Gale family developing, having one estate. You have de la Mothe, see all the French names. Then you had places like La Sagesse developing, and so on. So they developed all these estates, but they needed people to work them. So the French started to bring in slaves from Africa to work on these estates. Now, these estates, some of them were very prosperous, and incidentally, the main source of income, agriculture, and agriculture meant sugarcane in those days. So some sugarcane fields were doing very well, and therefore there's a certain section of Grenada known as Mama Can. That's the mother of canes. The canes are beautiful and big. There's another place today we call Bacolette, Canjoli, beautiful canes. We had section La Sagesse. La Sagesse came with very nice canes, so it was called Can Savane, a beautiful savanna of cane. But there's another place called Pedmotin. It was a waste of my time to plant cane in those days. There's another place called Can Blain. It was blighted cane, so they gave names to suit. But the French put in place an agricultural system, and they had all these estates put in place. But the British challenged them eventually, and the British kicked them out after they had spent some time. In fact, the British threw them out in 1764. And the British kept them out for some time. The French came back, took it over, and they stayed. They took back in 1779. They eventually threw the British out. The British came back in 1783 for good. And this time they forced the French to sign an agreement called the Treaty of Versailles. Now that makes a very important part, because in those days the monarchy in France and in England had been very tied up, much tied up to the Christian church. Now when the French came to Grenada, they brought the Roman Catholic religion there. And everything there was Catholic. In fact, the Catholic Church started schools under the French, and so on. But when the British came, the monarch at the time was Anglican. So they were very ruthless. They executed a lot of the Frenchmen. They took away their estates from them. They banned the Catholic Church, and many of the Frenchmen fled to Trinidad and took their slaves with them. And the Trinidad government at the time was under Spanish rule. So the Spanish made special arrangements for those fleeing from Grenada into Trinidad. Now when the British came, they were very ruthless. As I said, they confiscated church property. They took away some of their estates. They also divided the country, not only in estates now, but they had parishes, so that each parishes would be a certain jurisdiction, constitutional parishes if you want to call them. And of course they set up their own governing body to run. But they were very, very, very ruthless against the slaves and against the Frenchmen they got there. Well, in 1795, a certain Frenchman, he couldn't take it anymore. His name was Julien Fedon. He decided that somehow Grenada should free itself of British colonial rule. The slaves wanted to free themselves from British slavery. So Fedon convinced them to join him to get the British out. And we had what was called the Fedon Rebellion of 1795. It was a very bloody rebellion. In time, of course, Fedon himself was captured and executed, and many of the slaves were just butchered by the British. And the British set the whole pace then for good. But some of the British landowners came up with a very special arrangement. They decided they wouldn't have anything to do with slaves anymore. So they called some slaves together and they said, you know, you keep the estate, work it. Just give me a certain percentage and keep the rest for yourself. And these, what we call slave managers, eventually became very wealthy. So that by the time we had slavery coming to an end, they became the estate owners. You had the Noels. The Noels, they came from the parish of St. Andrews. And incidentally, that arrangement was made primarily with the landowners in the parish of St. Andrews. You had names like the Hannibals. You had the Vincents. The Vincents originally came from Haiti. You had the Alexanders, the Alexis. You had the Georges, the Courtneys. These slaves became very, very wealthy by the time slavery ended, and they became now the owners, not only the managers though, they became the owners of the large estates. Some of them were very adventurous. The Alexis family in particular, they were very adventurous. They started to buy other estates now. They were marching towards the north, buying estates and going towards the south. But when they got to St. Patrick's, they were shut off because the estate owners in the British estate owners in that area didn't get involved with that type of arrangement. So the Alexis family skipped and they went to an island next door called Carriacou, which was also a British island. And they bought an estate there. And they called it Hermitage, after the Hermitage from which they had come. They moved to St. David's. So, and they advanced themselves in education, in real estate, so much so, the first medical doctor, Grenadian medical doctor, was one Dr. George N. Alexis.
Let's go, chat.
Alexander became the first land surveyors, Grenada land surveyors. In this thing of grabbing land, they decided to become land surveyors. And up to this day, we have Alexanders who are very prominent as land surveyors in Grenada. The first pharmacists, Grenadian pharmacists, we call them druggists at home. They are Alexanders and the Andrews. The Vincents owned large sections of Grenada known as Claboni. They owned Soubise. They also owned sections in a place called Butchgrove known as Upper Capital. And the Noels did the same thing. Significantly, some of them, and incidentally all of them, were very strong in their religious beliefs. They were either very strong Anglicans or very strong Catholics. And those who were Anglicans, they spent large sums of money to sustain the Anglican Church because there was a rivalry. And those who were Catholics, they did the same thing with the Catholic Church, primarily the Vincents and the Noels. Later in our discussion, we will have more to say about the Vincents and the Noels. Now, when the French came also to Grenada, before the British came, they set up towns. Grenville, Soubise, Wharf, they did that. That came from the French. And the main port of call in those days was called Soubise. Soubise was then the main shipping center in Grenada. But there was a coral reef outside which started to disrupt shipping. Also, the area was very badly infested with mosquitoes. Sobeys, incidentally, and Marquis, they go together. As a matter of fact, Marquis was really the main center, commercial center. Well, eventually, mosquitoes and, I said, the coral reef forced the people in that area to set up a new town, which today we call Grenville. That was set up. All these things were put in place by the French. Now, Grenville was a very unruly town. Any kind of deviousness, you found it in the town of Grenville, under French rule as well as under British rule. For some reason, anything devious you wanted to learn, you went to Grenville. In fact, there's a certain section under British rule, the people called it Blazes Yard. Why? Because it was such a bit of disrepute. And once a Roman Catholic priest, a French Roman Catholic priest, decided, well, he would go in and preach to the people in the area of the behavior. So he set up his box, his preaching box, in a junction in that town we now call Grenville. And he spoke Monday, nothing happened. Tuesday, nothing happened to him. Wednesday, nothing. When it was Thursday, he decided to challenge the women directly because they seemed to be the chief culprits.
Yep.
And the women held the priest and they beat him up. That priest, his name was Father L'Abbé, and consequently the town was given the name L'Abbé. So Grenville has two names, Grenville or L'Abbé. And some people tell it is because it is by the bay. That is not the reason. Because the women had beaten up Father L'Abbé, that French priest who tried to correct the situation.
Yes, yes.
So as I said, the French had put certain things in place. And of course, when the British came, the British were ruthless, destroying everything. But in between, certain things happened. In 1498, Christopher Columbus passed by. He didn't stop. And he saw that island. And the day he saw the island was on the Feast of the Immaculate Conception.
Pause. Pause. Yo. The first time I learned that I had to take a step back. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't understand exactly what was going on. I couldn't really understand exactly what was going on. I feel like, first of all, this man seems truthful in the things that he's saying, right? And that's why I played the video, you know, because I could hear the truth in his voice. You know what I mean? But just to find out about these things, just to learn about these things, chat, to me is just very, very interesting. You know what I mean? How much of all in the chat here that Columbus reached Grenada, never passed through? But he's saying that Columbus passed through. Yeah, I think this is a big piece of information in history that we had to stick a pin on. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's go ahead with the video. Let's learn about these interesting families that basically, I feel like saying that they are in charge of Grenada. There's a real true government, I find. Yeah. The Grenada people, because they always say that the people is the government, right? But have we ever studied the people? In history, they teach us history of Columbus. But is that history of the people? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Thinking about it is crazy, yo. But anyway, let's go ahead with the video. Yeah, man. He's speaking the truth. Let's listen.
So then he called Grenada Concepcion, Conception Island. Then shortly after that, a Spanish, Americo was his name, he was passing by. He saw the island. He didn't stop. He called it Mayo. He went away. And so later on, they started to have maps of this area, and the Spaniards were so powerful in setting up these maps. They listed Grenada as Grenada. They came and they put it Grenada. But when the French came, the French changed the name from Grenada to La Grenade. And La Grenade was a French general. The French general who had been kicking the British out. So they named Grenada after him. Well, when the British came, they said we don't want to do this La Grenade business. We're not interested in Mr. La Grenade. So they call it Grenada as we now have it. Now, as I said, the British came and they met sugarcane, which was put there by the French. During slavery, they had to feed all the slaves. So they used to send their people, they send ships to the Far East to get the breadfruit plant to plant throughout the Caribbean to feed slaves. On one occasion, when they went to Java, the captain of the ship, his name was Gurney, he saw nutmegs in Grenada, in Java. And he loved the nutmegs, so he took a basket of nutmegs with him. When he got to Grenada, lo and behold, Grenada looked very much like Java. So he decided he would plant the nutmegs that he had taken from Java and plant them in Grenada. Then he decided, well, if I'm going to plant them in Grenada, I must find a place on the island that looks very much from like the spot from which I had taken that thing in Java. So he looked around, and eventually he found a place in the village, in the parish of St. Andrews, in the village of Butch Grove, Upper Capital as we now call it. And the place in Java from which the nutmeg came was Penang. So if one were to visit the village of Butch Grove and you ask for the village of Penang, that is where the nutmeg was first planted. At that time, the Lessie family was the predominant family in Grenada. So the Lessies became the first Grenadians. Of course, all our white people were being born there because they came and so on. So although they were English people or French people, they were Grenadians at that time. They were born there. So the Lessies, they owned that section. And the Lessies became the first Grenadians to ship nutmegs commercially. So nutmegs were planted for the first time in Butch Grove, in Penang, in Butch Grove, by the Lessies, on the Lessies estate. Now, afterwards, the thing spread to various parts of Grenada, like Belvedere became the largest nutmeg estate. Spring Garden, there's another place called Spring Garden. They were very prominent. You had Claboni, you had Maribor estates, all these are nutmeg estates. But they all had the origin from Penang. in that section of Baton. Since the lessees then started to export nutmegs, they became the first people in the Caribbean to export a spice. We had spices in Jamaica and Haiti or what have you, but they never exported anything. They used them for domestic use. But the nutmeg from the lessee estate became the first spice to be exported. And therefore, the British called Grenada the Isle of Spice. Not because we had more spice than any other place, or we had a greater variety. We didn't have the variety that they had. For example, up to this day, we Grenadians don't have the variety of spice that you will find in Jamaica. But we were the first to export a spice. And that gave us the name, the Isle of Spice. Well, the island of Grenada is now politically independent from Great Britain. And there was a road traveled to get to independence. So we shall spend a little time looking into the journey that we have made. As I said before, Grenada was once under French rule, and the British took it over. The French built a network of roads. They gave us they gave us Christianity, and they gave us the agricultural estate system. They brought slavery, and the British came and compounded the problems that we had. And as I said, the British were very, very, very ruthless. But they were very methodical in things they did. And so, for many, many years, they ruled Grenada by remote control. Everything was from England. Everything was in England. They placed a governor on the island and a few government officials, like the financial secretary, the man who was going to handle the money, colonial treasurer he was called. They had a judicial system they put in place. They brought their own judges, they brought their own magistrates, and they set up their own governing body. Well, as time went on, the people of Grenada began to feel that since they were no longer slaves, then they should be able to have a say in the government. And the struggle for that say started with a man called Septimus Wells in around 1873. He started a newspaper in the village of St. David's, and he launched a very vicious attack on British colonial rule. And he started not only to find out the mischievousness of the thing, but started to advocate that Grenadians should begin to have a say in their affairs. While he was doing that with his paper, he encouraged a youngster in the neighborhood by the name of William Galway Donovan to come and work with the newspaper. And although he had other members on his staff, for some strange reason, he trained Donovan to think as he was thinking. Mr. Wells died young, and so Donovan, as a teenager, took over the newspaper. And he became very ruthless in his criticism and attack on British colonial rule. He went so far as to demand that we be given our own independence. But he wanted an independence whereby all the islands of the West Indies, British islands of the West Indies, would be federated as an independent nation. The British had a commission in 1883 called the Craftsman Commission. He went there And he laid out his plans for this independence and for greater representation in the government. He was jailed.
Interesting. Part 3 coming.
For his thinking.
Interesting.
He had been running this newspaper, which Mr. Wells started, known as the Grenada Chronicle. The government shut it down. So while during the trial they shut it down, he said, "You haven't heard from me yet." He started another newspaper. He called it the Grenada People. He was arrested for having the newspaper. And the British government burnt the newspaper down. When he was freed, he started another newspaper. He called it the Federalist. No, he called it the Guardian, sorry. And the Guardian had the same fate. So Donovan left the Trinity, went to Trinidad and got into the newspaper business in Trinidad. And he started the same thing there. They called him the troublemaker. So he was deported from Trinidad and he returned to Grenada about 1904. And he started another newspaper called the Federalist. When he started this new newspaper, there was this young boy in the town of St. George's going to school. He induced him to come to the newspaper on afternoons. He said, "Come over here and learn one or two things from me." And that youngster was a man who eventually became very famous as Theophilus Albert Marischal, T. Marischal. And Marischal became a very good student of Donovan. Donovan was getting old. He continued to clamor for a British West Indies Federation. He's known as the grandfather of the British West Indian Federation movement. But he's also saying we should be independent when we get this federation. And he was arrested and thrown in jail and all of that everything. And he got this youngster to come in. And before he died, he induced the youngster, Marischal, to start his own newspaper. And Donovan assisted him to set up his newspaper, a newspaper known as the West Indian, January the 1st, 1915. And he gave them a slogan. He told them the slogan has to be, "The West Indies must be West Indian." And Marischal took up the torch. And in the 1920s and 30s, his voice was heard throughout the United States, in the United Kingdom and Europe. The only voice preaching for a West Indian Federation. He was never imprisoned as Donovan was because times had changed. But he and a few other politicians throughout the West Indies forced the British government to begin to examine themselves. And so for the first time throughout the West Indies, in 1925, they set up a parliament. They call it the Legislative Council throughout every island in the West Indies. The work of Marischal and his colleagues like Bustamante of Jamaica and Webb of Guyana and people like that, they forced the British to consider now having some type of parliament. The island of Barbados had one because the British were always there and they felt the Barbadians were superior, so they had their own thing. But all the other islands, Trinidad, Grenadians, they were just being trampled on. So they had this, they set up this parliament. But they made sure that elected members had very little voice. So Marischal continued, not only for a West Indies Federation, but for a representative government through the Caribbean. And so in 1938, the British government set up a major commission under a man known as Mr. Moyne, Major Moyne. He was knighted and became Lord Halifax. Major Moyne, when he came to the Caribbean and he saw what Marshall was talking about, he made certain drastic recommendations. He said the whole parliamentary system must change. Now, up until that time, to vote in elections, one, you must have a certain salary. If you're not making enough money, you couldn't vote. Or you must own a certain amount of property. So in other words, the electoral list was very small. It was so bad that the principals of schools couldn't vote because they were not making enough money to vote. A sergeant in the police force couldn't vote because he wasn't making enough money to vote. You know? And you have big civil servants, have big names, but they couldn't vote because salaries did not allow. Mr. Moyne said that should be removed. There should be nothing as property qualifications. He recommended that. The commission was set up in 1938. It is famously known as the Moyne Commission. He also said, once you remove the property qualifications, all persons throughout the Caribbean, once they attain the age of 21 years, they should become eligible to vote unless they have a criminal record. He recommended that. Well, World War II came out just about the time that he made his recommendation, so there was a delay. Until 1941, based on Marshall, the people of Guyana were given what is called universal adult franchise. All Guyanese 21 years and older became eligible to vote at elections. That was given to the people of Jamaica in 1944. Then it was given to the people of Trinidad and Tobago in 1947. And in 1947, the British government announced that as of April the 1st, 1950, everybody in the West Indies wants to become 21 years and older, you will be eligible to vote at elections. That is the work of T. Albert Marshall. And that paved the way now to independence. Because once people were able to vote, the whole electoral and administrative process changed. It opened the way for West Indians to be in positions that they couldn't touch before. West Indians became judges. They became chiefs of police, things they couldn't touch before, because the whole legislative process was changed. Teachers were changed. Not only that, the Moyne Commission had also recommended that you must have most secondary schools. When you're going to have education for the people, and the elections for the people, you have to raise the educational standards. So we need more high schools, we need this. He recommended we must have a university in the West Indies. All because one fellow by the name of T. Albert Marshall carried on the work that Galway Donovan had asked him to do. And so when we talk about West Indies being independent, you cannot rule out two people, Galway Donovan and T. Marshall. Eventually, of course, as people got the opportunity to vote, other politicians came on the scene. Just about the time the Moyne Commission came, a young man known as R.O. Williams in Grenada. He was very young. He started to say, hey, we want independence too. We want independence. But he says what we have to do all the vacant land that belonged to the estate must be taken away by the government and set up what is called land settlement. In time to keep him quiet, the British were very clever at that. They promoted him. They made him a member of the executive council, so this way he couldn't go around making all that type of noise that he was making before. Then in 1951, well actually in 1950, a young Grenadian and a few of his friends, they were deported from the island of Aruba for getting involved with the trade union movement. In those days, it was illegal to have trade union movements in Aruba and in Curacao. And these Grenadians went there, starting up trade union movements. They were charged of being communists and deported. And among them was a fellow called Eric Matthew Geary. So he became a member of the parliament. But a parliament which was made possible as a result of T.A. Marshall. There could be no Geary, even if he had come there. There could be no Geary. There could be no anybody else after that having the influence and power and what have you to talk about anything if Marshall did not create the atmosphere for it to happen. Now Marshall himself died in 1958. Incidentally, I should tell you, we did have a federation in 58 and he died shortly thereafter. There was a British federation, but it collapsed because it was not properly set up, so it couldn't last. But he did see a federation put in place before he died. And of course, the young fellows who took over the thing messed it up. They started to quarrel about leadership, who should be in charge and that type of thing. So the thing failed. And he died. Unfortunately, we Caribbean people, and Grenadians are particularly bad at that, we are very slow or very poor at recording the contributions of our people. And therefore Marshall has been falling a victim to our indifference to the contributions and sacrifice that people have made. We eventually became independent. But when we became independent, the British wanted to get rid of us at that time. It's because at the time, the government we had in power, unfortunately led by Eric Geary, became such a nuisance that the British wanted to just get it. So when he asked, they were glad to tell him to take it and go with it. So we got it under not the best conditions. The result was his behavior led up to a revolution by a young fellow called Maurice Bishop. And if you read the speeches of Maurice Bishop, and perhaps he is the politician who has made the most recorded speeches, you will see at least 30% of his speeches, and he was one of the best speakers we have ever heard. Marshall's name had a way of turning up. He was indicating to Grenadians the influence Marshall had on him, even though in many instances he was embodied. He was also showing the influence Marshall had on events in Grenada long after he had died. As a matter of fact, after World War II, the British had been accused of being ruthless, so they decided to meet with what was then called the League of Nations. Before the United Nations, we had something before that called League of Nations, to show that they are good servants and they treat people nicely and so on. And they tried to get Marshall to go up to England. Well, it wasn't to England, it was somewhere in Europe, I think it was in Geneva, to go there and say what good the British have been doing us, how they've been treating us nicely and feeding us well and that type of thing. And he refused to go. And they were able to convince a politician in Barbados known as Grantley Adams to do that for them. That tells us the character of Marshall. Now, there's a lot of things about Marshall that's very interesting. The first housing scheme in Grenada was advocated and designed by T. Marshall. If one goes in Grenada, there's a section what we call the wharf, and around there was a housing scheme built in the late 40s, early between about the mid 40s. Those houses there were not only advocated, but and Marshall was no architect, but he designed these houses, and the government architects accepted them, and he became the person to introduce housing scheme to Grenada and actually saw the thing being put through. In Grenada today, the house he lived in those days, it was called the Rosary. Now, Marshall was a very staunch Methodist, very staunch Methodist. But for some reason, he seemed to have had an affinity for some of the things Catholic. So he called his house the Rosary, after the Roman Catholic prayer. And what is significant, there was a time the church played a very key role in elections in Grenada. And the Catholic Church at the time was very powerful. At that time, over 80% of Grenadians were powerful. And every elections that he contested, the Catholic Church always issued a letter to the parishioners before the elections saying, close your eyes and vote T.A. Marshall. And the priests and the nuns used to make it very clear that the ballot was not secret. They were going to vote for T.A. Marshall. So today we are independent. We are an independent nation, politically independent from Great Britain. We did travel a very, very rough road. And as I said, the person who pioneered us, and is one of the persons who pioneered us, well, first of all was Galway Donovan, and when he took over, his student, T.A. Marshall, brought us in all the way in to political independence. Yeah, we had spoken of the French one time governing Grenada. During the time, the French people introduced many things, among them Carnival, which is now celebrated throughout the Caribbean. Now, Carnival came from the Roman Catholic Church. You see, Roman Catholics are required to abstain from eating meat and from certain pleasures during the season of Lent. And so the Italians decided that they should have some way of giving up all that energy before they are confined during this season of Lent. And so they came up with this term carnival, which means to put away the flesh. It came from the Latin cano canis, which means flesh, and valle meaning farewell. Now, the old Italians, they started the function, they used to have it from the feast of the Epiphany, which is January the 6th, until Ash Wednesday. Well, eventually that practice spread throughout Europe, through all the Roman Catholic countries of Europe. France being a colonial power and the Roman Catholic, they brought Carnival to all their possessions in the Caribbean, Martinique and Guadeloupe, to Haiti, to Dominica, to St. Lucia, to Grenada, to New Orleans here in the United States. All these things were bought by the French. Notice, one had to be Catholic and you had to be French at the same time. So Jamaica, for example, was neither Catholic nor French, so they did not have Carnival. So eventually, as I said, they had it in Grenada. But when the British came, the British were so ruthless that the French had to run away to Trinidad And when they got there, they took their Grenadian slaves with them. And the Grenadians who went to Trinidad brought carnival in Trinidad in the year 1784. And so Trinidadians saw carnival for the first time with the coming in of the French aristocracy, which had been thrown out from Grenada, and the Grenadian slaves that were with them. Now, as I said, carnival comes from the Latin cano canis. There was a time in Grenada, as I said, we had sugar cane during the French time, and Grenada was infested with venomous snakes, Grenada and St. Lucia. So the people, in order to have their carnival, and incidentally, they used to use it, it used to coincide with an excess crop of the sugarcane, and the cane masters used to use that excess crop to feed all their workers. But to get into the sugarcane fields with the snake, they used to burn the canes. So they would kill all the snakes before they go inside there. And that used to take place on the Sunday before carnival in a practice known as canbrouiller, C-A-N-N-E-S, which is can, and B-R-U-L-E-E. Canbrouiller means burnt cane. Of course, as time went on, the practice was stopped because they said the burning was damaging the soil, depriving the soil of certain chemicals, and that was no longer allowed to continue. Now, as part of the canbrouiller, there was always dancing and so on. And the village of Mamacan came up with a special game for the occasion known as stick play. One fellow would challenge each other to try to fight with sticks to hit each other. This is a very dangerous thing. And they had this thing called stick play. And there would be a lot of singing and dancing and the drumming. The drummers used to use certain beats to incite the fellows to be very fierce with each other. As a matter of fact, it is said that after 4 o'clock in the evening, they really used to play to damage each other. And they used to sing a song, they would say, Sapu Sa, blood for blood, that's things are getting tough, you know, and so on. And they would sing songs, there was a song they used to sing, Mete limle pole Congo Barra, put light in Congo head, you know, and that thing, and so on. So that spirit went on from the village of Mamacan. Also, you must remember, we were speaking of the Saibonis, the first people who went to Grenada. Now, the people of the village of Bylands, they decided to imitate the Saibonis, and they came up with a form of carnival masquerading uniform made known as Wild Indians. So the Wild Indians were really, many people in Grenada believe they were the American Indians here, but it is really the Saiboni Indians. In fact, some of the songs they sang, Saibo Macfando, telling us that we're talking about the people. And then the carnival was also used as a means of getting even. You see, during slavery, the slave masters did not allow any form of disguise, because a fellow could hide behind a disguise and get at a slave owner. So they did not allow any form of disguise during the carnival activities. But after slavery, then people were free to do as they wished. So sometimes a fellow would have some feeling against another one. He put something in his face, and he will use the carnival time to attack his enemy. In time, a whole village would go up against another village, and that was usually over women. The fellows would get angry that the boys in one village are coming and take all the girls in the other village. So they wait for carnival time to get even, and they would dress up these guys and go and beat up these people. Well, the people of Bylands came up with an idea of beating everybody up. They used to go to the town of Grenville, they used to beat up the fellas in Caruth and Soubise, and when they finished, they turned on the village of Bush Grove. In time, the thing got so ugly that they would carry weapons. And the government now, realizing what was going on, They banned the weapons. So the violent people decided we would like to have the weapons. So what they did, they made some baggy clothes, baggy clothes, so that they could hide the weapons in those clothes. Today, the same baggy clothes appear under this guise known as shot-knee mask. That was introduced by the people of violence. But significantly, when the government found out that was an a way of hiding weapons, and they banned the shot-knee mask, the violent fellows got very clever. They decided to use women. So on a carnival day, you see women with baskets on their heads, and you believe they're going to sell cakes or some kind of thing. In essence, they had bottles and they had knives and stones on their head jumping up. So that when fights start, the fellows will be able to get the weapons. And they allowed, of course, in time again, the government had to ban these things. And the violent people came up with warrior songs. When they were going to Grenville to attack the fellows there with and so on, they would sing hallelujah in the tongue, violent Congo's coming down. Or they would sing Mama Mavini Mama today, Mommy please come and help me, or something like that today. And in 1943 things got so bad, they came up with When I Die Bury My Clothes, and Governor send up the police force because we're going to fight, and that type of thing. You see. And this thing went on and on until they were able to stamp it out in the 1940s. Now, as I said before, most of the people in Grenada were Catholic because the French brought that there. And the Catholics were taught, excuse me, taught that the devil is supposed to be a black man. And anything ugly or wrong or sinful has to be black. So the violent people also decided to portray the devil. And they came up with what is called Diab, D-I-A-B-L-E. Nowadays people say jab. There's nothing as jab. It's D-I-A-B-L-E means devil. So they would say they're going to work for the devil, so they have to go to the devil church. They have prayers, they have to sit to the devil. They have school, they have dictation. Where they had the spell say spoon, it was SP to whore and a hen. And things like that, you know. They had their own mathematics and so on. Then of course they have to pay to the passage to go to the to go to the devil. So they would go around asking for money and so on. Die me a crowbar, acid, and so on. Give me some money to go and pay my fees to the devil. And everything they talk about is devil. And they go to limbo. The limbo is a place they have to go to meet the devil. And that thing. So they carried snakes and them, and they had chains and they had horns and everything. A lot of people, because they used to paint themselves with tar, black, and so on, and very ugly. And so, but people like to see them because of the stories they told, and the kind of prayers they said, and the kind of spelling when they had to do school and school work, and they had the homework and everything. Then they had dancing. They used to dance hill and toe and dance waltz, and because they all going up to meet the devil, so they have to be very happy, very happy about it. Now on the West Coast, when the French were in Grenada, they had soldiers there, French Legion, and the French soldiers in those days, they wore uniforms or insignia to say what part of France they came from. So if a fellow came from Calais, there was something on his uniform to tell him that he came from Calais. Well, the French soldiers who were based in Grenada, the symbol was a big heart. And it was popularly referred to as the old heart, le vieux cœur. So today in Grenada you hear talking about vieux cœur mass. That was introduced by the people of war. They came up and they were the first to put through anything European, the people of God. Then you had what they call history mass. Fellows who would be repeating these things about Julius Caesar and certain sections and Shakespeare and going on and playing like that. They were history mass. That came from the village of Grove. Then you had what they call donkey mass. They dress like donkeys and dance up and carrot. That came from the village of Munich. You see, so all the villages, or many of the villages, had in St. George's, they had the doctor mass. Fellows dress up like doctors and nurses and going around and they prescribe.
Wow. 5 of 6.
All kind of nonsense and so on. And sometimes a fellow doctor would, and he asks his druggist, he said, you know, the druggist will give you a piece of soap for your kidney or something. and that. So this spirit went on, and of course it has taken a different turn. As I said, now it was associated with the Lenten season. Nowadays in the Caribbean, it has been completely changed to become a tourist thing. So the religious aspect of it has been removed. You see, and the costumes now sometimes bear no relationship with our life, you know, because everything, the songs they sang was a story. So if a fellow say stole something, you got to be very careful, because they would judge him in the street, you know, they judge him, the judge and jury, and give the story how he stole this thing. If a fellow was unkind to his wife, they would give the whole story about him and his wife and so on. So we kind of is coming, everybody wants to be on his best behavior, you see, and that type of thing. And so the French brought this in, and the British continued it. They did not interfere, try to stop it, because they saw it was a way of giving out steam. And then not only that, the church, the Roman Catholic Church, was very much involved. And by that time, the church itself had become so powerful that it was very difficult for the government to erase something of the sort. As I did say before, that Grenada was made Catholic by the French priests who came there when they landed on the island. Now, there is something about the village or the parish of St. Andrews which ties up the Catholic Church and the whole Catholic faith to a few prominent families, because they played a key role not only in spreading the church but in sustaining the church. Now, the first Catholic church in St. Andrews was built in the village of Marquis, because one.
Big up to Marquis people. All watching from Marquis, put an M in the chat. Hail up. Sub up, turn on post notifications. Thank you.
Has to remember that Marquis at one time was the main commercial center in Grenada. But as I said, they had to move to Grenville because there was coral reef outside and mosquitoes also ran them out. So the church also ran to the town of Grenville. When they got to the town of Grenville, they were there settled for many years in what is popularly referred to in Grenada as the Old Church. If you go there, you'll see the second church built in St. Andrews is still standing there. Of course, it's all dilapidated. It is referred to as the Old Church. But when they went to the Old Church, they may have made a mistake, because they ended up in that section of Grenville which was very noted for disrepute. All the cussing, all the fighting, all the stealing, everything had been taking place in that section of Grenville, what that area known as Blazes Yard. And so in 1919, a gentleman by the name of Francis Noel encouraged the Catholic Church to leave, to close down the old church and find another place. And so, to make sure that they heed his advice, he decided to give the church all of the land it would need to build this new church. Then he undertook to head a fundraising committee to get all the money to build the church. And he convinced a certain family to join him, a family known as the Vincent family, or otherwise known as the Vincent brothers. they joined him to give the Catholic Church a new church in Grenada. The church is still there. How did they do that? He got them to agree that one member of the team would stand all the expenses that it would require to build a certain section of the church. Then the next person will take another section and the other section until the church was complete. So when the church was built, the Catholic community did not owe a penny, because the Noels and the Vincents under the arrangement had produced all of the money needed to build the church. They made one condition, that the congregation should raise the money to put an upstairs and to buy an organ. To this day, the congregation never raised the money for the upstairs. So if one visits the church, they will notice the back of the church is still unfinished, waiting for the congregation to build the upstairs. Of course, they did eventually buy an organ, and the first organist happened to be a Vincent, a woman by the name of Angela Johnson. Angela Johnson was the first Grenadian to get a bachelor's degree in music from England, and when she came, she volunteered to become the first organist in the church. The church was opened in 1924. Once the Catholic Church was built, the hierarchy in the church in Grenada seemed very pleased with the work of Mr. Noel in getting all the Vincents to join him, that they made arrangements for him to have an audience with the Pope. And so in 1927, Francis Noel and his wife, they became the first West Indians to have had an audience with the Pope. When he returned, he urged the Catholic Church to build a church in the village of Grove, because in those days, with one church in the whole parish, people had to travel 4 and 5 and 6 miles to come to church. Again, Evis Noel gave the land for this new church and a school at the same time. And he got the Vincents again. Got the Vincents again with him to give the people of Grove a church and a school. In those days, there was no pipe-borne water in the village. Francis Noel built a reservoir, which still exists in the village of Grove, to pump water from the reservoir to the presbytery where the priests live. Of course, it is no longer in use, but the reservoir is still there.
Hey guys, sub up if you're liking the video. Hit the like button, sub up. I know we all are going. I know these subscribers wanna unsubscribe. Why you wanna unsubscribe? What did I do? Or just wearing a mask, listening to some interesting history in Grenada, and all they wanna unsubscribe? What did I do? What happened? What going on? Come on, man, subscribe, hit the like button, sub up. Let's get this video to